Maria, I really need to borrow your handbook because I missed a lot of important information while I was sick yesterday. And I can't afford to fall behind in class, especially with the upcoming test that everyone keeps talking about.
Why should I lend you my handbook? You didn't even bother to show up to school yesterday. And now you expect me to just hand it over like it's no big deal? It feels unfair since I worked hard to keep up with everything in class.
I was genuinely sick. And you know that. I wouldn't ask if I didn't absolutely need it right now. And I'm not trying to take advantage of our friendship. I just need to catch up quickly so I can stay with the rest of you in our discussions and not feel lost.
Come on, Maria. It's just a book. And it's not like lending it out is going to hurt you. Mina really needs it. And it's only fair to help her. Especially since we're all in this together. Trying to learn and support one another as friends.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like she's asking for a huge favor every day or anything. This is just a one-time request because she had an unexpected issue that kept her from coming in. And we should be there for each other when times are tough.
It's not just about that. I mean, she could have asked earlier instead of waiting until everything piled up. I'd feel a lot better if she had been proactive about her studies and reached out before things got overwhelming for her.
Let's not fight about this, okay? We're all friends here. And we should be supporting each other. I think it would be better if we just come together and help Mina out this time instead of making it a bigger deal than it needs to be.
Look, Maria. I understand where you're coming from. And I appreciate all the effort you put into your studies. But I promise to return the handbook as soon as I can. And I'll make sure to catch up on everything so that I'm not a burden to you or anyone else.
Everything okay, girls? You both seem a bit on edge. And I want to make sure that any issues you have are resolved so you can focus on the lesson I've prepared for today.
Yes, Mrs. Karen. Just a little misunderstanding between us that we're working through. Nothing too serious. I promise. I really want to be able to pay attention and participate in class without any distractions.
Right, because it's totally normal to ask for something at the last minute after not showing up. I just think that if you want to borrow something, you should plan ahead a little better instead of relying on me out of nowhere.
Hey, what's up? You guys look like you're about to explode. I mean, come on. It's just a book. And I thought we were all supposed to be friends here. Helping each other out when needed.
Just Maria being stubborn about lending me her handbook. Because I missed school yesterday, which was really important for me to catch up on what I missed. And I'm just trying to keep up with everything going on in class.
You should just give her the book, Maria. I mean, it's not like you're losing anything significant by sharing it with your friend. We all have our moments, and sometimes we need a little help to get back on track, don't you think?
It's not just about losing a book. It's about responsibility and making sure that everyone is putting in the effort to keep up with their studies instead of relying on others to bail them out at the last minute.
But isn't that what friends are for? Helping each other when things get tough? I know we all have our own challenges. And sometimes you might need a little extra support. Especially when you're feeling under the weather like Mina was.
Exactly. I'm really trying to take this seriously. And I promise I won't make a habit of asking for favors at the last minute. I just need this one time to help me get back on my feet so I can handle the workload going forward.
And we can all help each other out, right? If we work together and share resources, it makes learning a lot more enjoyable and less stressful. Plus, it'll strengthen our friendships and make us all better students.
Jason, Maria won't give me her handbook. And it's incredibly frustrating because I really need it to catch up on what I missed in class yesterday. And I feel like I'm just getting further and further behind with each passing day.
Have you tried asking nicely? Sometimes a little politeness goes a long way. And maybe if you approached her with a different attitude, she might be more willing to help you out instead of feeling defensive.
I did. I was as polite as I could be. But she's acting like a total enemy instead of a friend. I just don't understand why she can't see that I'm in a tough spot and need her support right now to get back on track with my studies.
Mina, look what I found. It's this awesome action figure that I discovered in the playground. And I think it's super cool because it's just like the one I've always wanted. And I can't wait to show everyone how it works.
That's great, Max. I'm really happy for you. But I need to focus on this right now because I'm in a bit of a bind with schoolwork. And I can't afford to be distracted when I'm trying to figure out how to resolve this with Maria.
Maybe you could use this situation to turn things around. If you show Maria that you're serious about your studies, it might not be so hard to convince her to lend you the handbook. Sometimes a little perseverance pays off.
What's wrong, Mina? Can't handle a little rivalry? It's not like we're asking for much. Maybe you should just toughen up a bit and learn to deal with competition instead of hiding behind your friends all the time.
Yeah, maybe you should just stay home more often if you can't stand the heat, Mina. It's not our fault you missed school and fell behind. Some of us know how to manage our time better and still keep our grades up.
You know what, Mara? Just because you think being mean makes you stronger doesn't mean it's true. I'm trying my best to catch up with everything. And your little jabs aren't helping anyone. Not even yourself.
Poor Mina. Always playing the victim, aren't you? Maybe if you focused more on your studies and less on whining about how unfair things are, you wouldn't be in this position in the first place.
And let's be honest, Mina. You're not exactly known for your academic prowess. Maybe this is just a wake-up call for you to realize that not everyone is going to hold your hand through life, especially not here.
You two really don't get it, do you? I'm not looking for sympathy. I just want a fair chance to succeed without the constant negativity from people who think bullying is a substitute for support.
Support? Oh, please. If you want support, maybe you should have thought about that before you decided to skip school and leave everyone else to pick up your slack while you were away.
Maria, can we talk for a minute? I really want to clear the air. Because I feel like there's been a misunderstanding between us ever since I accidentally broke your pen. And it's been weighing on my mind ever since.
What do you want, Mina? To borrow something else? Because honestly, I'm not in the mood to lend you anything right now. Especially after what happened last time when you didn't take care of my favorite pen.
No, I just wanted to explain about the pen. I didn't mean to break it. It was an accident. And I felt terrible after it happened. I really value our friendship. And I'd never intentionally hurt something that was important to you.
Come on, Maria. It was an accident. We all know Mina didn't mean to break it. And sometimes things happen that are out of our control. So why don't you give her a chance to make it right instead of holding a grudge?
Yeah, it's not like Mina meant to break it. We've all had accidents before. And it's part of being friends to forgive each other when things go wrong, especially when intentions are good and honest.
But it was my favorite pen. You borrowed it and didn't take care of it. And now I'm left without something that meant a lot to me. And it feels unfair that you can just brush it off like it doesn't matter.
I completely understand how you feel, Maria. And I'm really sorry. I didn't realize how much that pen meant to you. And I should have been more careful. I'm willing to replace it or do whatever it takes to make it up to you.
Look, I think we all need to take a step back here. It's clear that both of you care about your friendship. And sometimes, accidents happen. Maybe we can find a way to move past this without letting it ruin things.
And maybe this can be an opportunity for both of you to communicate better. Mina can learn to be more careful, and Maria can see that everyone makes mistakes, even when they don't mean to.
Everything all right, girls? I can sense some tension between you two. And I want to ensure that whatever is bothering you doesn't interfere with the lesson I've prepared for today, which is important for everyone.
No, Mrs. Karen. Maria is upset because of a pen that I accidentally broke when I borrowed it. And I feel terrible about it. But it seems like she's not willing to forgive me. And it's really affecting how I'm feeling in class.
It's not just a pen. It was special to me. And I've had it for years. It was a gift from my grandmother. And losing it feels like losing a piece of her. So it's hard for me to just brush it off like it doesn't matter at all.
You both look serious, and it seems like there's a lot more going on here than just a simple argument over a pen. Is there something that I can help with? Or do you want me to just stay out of it?
Yeah, what's the deal? You two are usually so close. And it's hard to see you fighting over something that seems so trivial. Maybe if you shared your perspectives a bit more, it could help clear the air between you.
I completely understand that the pen meant a lot to you, Maria. And I would never intentionally hurt your feelings. I just wish you could see that I feel awful about what happened. And I'm genuinely trying to make things right.
I do appreciate that you're trying, Mina. But it's still frustrating because it felt like you didn't respect my things when you borrowed it. I thought we understood each other better than that. And now I feel let down.
It sounds like there's a lot of miscommunication happening here, and sometimes, when emotions run high, we forget to listen to each other. Maybe if you both took a moment to express your feelings honestly, it could help resolve this.
Absolutely. Friends sometimes have disagreements. But what really matters is how you handle them afterward. If you both can talk it out, I'm sure you'll find common ground and a way to move forward together.
I really want to do that, Maria. I genuinely didn't realize how much the pen meant to you until you explained it. And I'm willing to replace it or do whatever it takes to make up for my mistake and show you I care.
I suppose I could be more understanding too. It's just that when I saw it broken, it hurt because I had such a connection to it. And I didn't want to believe that it could be lost so easily. I'm sorry for being harsh.
That's great to hear. It sounds like both of you are willing to meet halfway. And that's what friendship is all about. Recognizing each other's feelings. And finding a way to support one another through tough moments.
Exactly. And how about we all do something fun after class to celebrate this new understanding? Maybe we can grab some ice cream or hang out at the park to lighten the mood and create some new memories together.
That sounds amazing. I'd love that, and it could be a great way to put this behind us and focus on the positive aspects of our friendship instead of dwelling on past mistakes.
Yeah, I'd like that too. It could help remind us that we're friends first and foremost. And every friendship has its ups and downs. But it's how we handle them that really counts in the end.
I'm glad to see you both resolving this. Remember, communication is vital in any relationship. And it's wonderful to see you working together to overcome misunderstandings. Now, let's get back to our lesson. Alright, everyone, time for a writing exercise. I want you all to focus on your creativity today and let your imaginations run wild as you express your ideas on paper. So let's get started.
This pen is so amazing. I can't wait to see how smoothly it writes. I really hope it helps me with my handwriting because I've been trying to improve it lately. And this feels like a perfect tool for that. Why does she get to have the nice things? It's not fair that Mina always seems to get the best stuff while I'm stuck with these old, worn-out pens that barely work anymore. It makes me feel so left out. Oh no, I didn't mean to. It was an accident, I swear. I just got a little too close to your desk while reaching for my own things. And I didn't realize I'd knocked it off. I'm really sorry, Mina.
An accident? It doesn't feel like it. You've been acting jealous of me all day, and now this? I don't understand why you can't just be happy for me instead of trying to ruin my things. It's like you want to see me fail.
That's not true. I didn't mean to break it. And I'm not trying to ruin anything for you. I just feel so frustrated because I've been struggling with my own stuff. And it's hard to see you having nice things when I feel left behind.
What's going on? You both look upset. And I can tell something's happened. Is it about that pen? Because I saw you with it earlier, Mina. And it looked really cool. I can't believe it's broken now.
Yeah, it's about the pen. Maria knocked it off my desk, and now it's ruined. I was really looking forward to using it. And now I don't know what to do. It feels like everything is going wrong today.
I really am sorry, Mina. I didn't mean to break it. And I wish I could take it back. Maybe we can find a way to fix it together or figure out something else. I just want to make things right between us.